You're right. I was just really watching intrigued. You were like getting yourself in position. I don't know. You don't look like you're in much of a different position.
I've changed my leg crossings.
Oh, is that what you were doing? That's so
Like,
funny.
what is she doing?
What's she doing? Because the top half's not moving, but you're like, Hi, Claire Hamilton.
Hello, Tara Cox.
Welcome to Teen Commandments, the show where we try to untangle the often unpredictable brains of our teenagers. Welcome, welcome. This is your main ep. On a Wednesday, you get the Your Turn ep. It's had a great moment of watching Claire manoeuvre herself. And you were changing your leg position, weren't you?
It's not as easy as it used to be. Let's just put it like that.
Why? Have you had something done?
No, there's all sorts in the way. No,
Claire's got to fold up her labia before she can uncross her legs.
Can we talk about our little shadows that we were doing at Camp Festival? I showed my mum those pictures. She was like, oh, and then she got it.
I was like, I don't think I want to post these because I've built my career for 30 years and I don't want to post going, look at this labia. We should explain it wasn't a real life actual labia. It just looks like it on the picture. That's why Claire's cackling at me. I had on some short denim shorts and we were having a lovely time.
We were having the best time, just us, weren't we?
Yeah, and that was the best bit, really.
Yeah.
We did Camp Festival, which was a brilliant show, really good fun.
Really
We're going to do
good.
more of them, so we'll let you know.
I'm excited to go live.
And then we go back to the campsite. We chat to people and stuff backstage, and then the best bit was just me and you messing around, drinking M&S Prosecco by our little Winnebago. It was ever so lovely. It was so sunny. So we were pausing for these silly photographs. Oh, we were killing ourselves
It was
laughing.
the shadow, wasn't it? Our shadows.
The shadow in the sunshine. So we look really long-legged and long arms. So we're like going, woo, on these photos. But then I realised it looked like I had just one very long labia dangling down. And it was actually the leg of my short denim shorts. And then I realised that if I spread my legs in a certain way for the shadow photo, I could make it look like I just had the longest fanny
Massive
and labia. And we were like, brilliant, because we'd had some bubbles. Yeah, let's post them. We'll post them later. And then as soon as I'm sober, I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to post them. Thanks. We're all right for that. So have you had a good week? Any news? What's been going on in Clare World? Have you been down the canal?
I'm up and down the canal loads because I'm really trying to get the rest of this weight off. I have got, I think it's about 10 weeks to my 50th. So I am dieting.
Sorry. No way you're not turning 50. You look
so
so young.
good.
You're looking gorgeous, by the way. Look at us. We both come down.
I know.
Both come down in satin.
It's like we've got a theme.
It looks like we'll work at a high-class bordello.
It does,
and we're waiting for gentlemen to come and choose us from a lineup. Very I'm in sort of a satin. It's fine. It's leopard print. It is satiny. It is lace trimmed. But when I stand up, I look like a sausage. So it's only good for sitting down in.
I'll wheel you about in it later.
Yeah, it's okay if I'm just sat.
We'll go supermarket and you can be.
I can sit in the front of the trolley in my satin number.
Hey, speaking of aging and me being 50, I'm having salmon DNA injected into my neck tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not the sperm, because the salmon sperm was supposed to be the thing that you rub into your face.
No,
it's the DNA.
It's the DNA.
Is it going to alter your DNA?
Maybe. I might be a salmon.
Go, just be doing that. Oh my God, really?
Yeah, don't know. Don't ask me anything more because I don't know anything at the moment.
Hang on a minute, is this a professional doing this? Because if you've been down by the canal, you've not bumped into a fisherman who's promising he can inject you. What? It's not being done by a hairdresser friend, is it?
No, it's a beauty professional. One of my good friends, actually. She's very, very good, and she's giving me.
Now, I've heard of Profilo.
No.
Profilo is what you get put into your neck. I had that put into my neck a couple of years ago. I was buzzing afterwards because it just felt so I think it was the adrenaline from having it done. Did fuck all.
Yeah, this is different. This is a skin journey that I'm going on.
Wow.
And it's a 3-month process, and my first one's tomorrow.
Your neck's great though. God, stop having stuff done. It's so annoying. You've had your eyes chopped off, your boobs reduced. You hinted before that Have you had your labia unfolded? Have labia tuck?
I would get a labia tuck.
No, you don't need a labia
I'd
tuck.
still get it done.
You don't need that.
I know I don't need it, but I'd still
I'd be sore that.
Yeah.
Can you
Apparently
imagine?
it goes black. Like
Oh, what? Like a ring of black pudding?
yeah, maybe.
Off Bury Market.
Oh, I love that.
Oh, bloody, I don't anymore. Not thinking it. So what, just the bruising?
Yeah, apparently it's like jet black.
God, and shiny.
Shiny, and swollen. It will be a bit like a black pudding, wouldn't it?
Yeah, oh.
I don't know
I don't know
what's
what.
involved.
I was going to say it's put me right off. I wasn't even thinking about it. Your Jedi mind tricked me then into thinking that I was thinking about it. A labia are fine, don't touch it. But your neck's great. I don't know why you're having.
I'm having it done because she's.
Will
like,
it just be? Is it just good for the skin?
It's really good for your skin. It's really tightening, and you can do your face and stuff.
Are they giving you some money? Is this why you're going on about
No.
salmon DNA?
Don't have to give me money to inject stuff into my skin. I'm like, yeah, whatever. What
You're like, great. Okay, I look forward to seeing the results of that. My self-care journey has been me going to Pilates.
Oh, how was that?
Oh, it was hardcore. I was absolutely done in by the end.
Were you on the machines?
It wasn't even a reformer one, no.
Right.
It was like all different movements. We did a corkscrew 1, 2, and 3, and a swan dive. It was really full on, but you know the worst thing is, it said it was 45 minutes on the app, and she did an hour. And you know when you're doing
counting down.
Yeah, you know when you're like, yeah, we've got 2 more minutes, and she's like, I think we can do a corkscrew, and I'm thinking, no, we can't, love. We're nearly at 45 minutes. See, even the dog agrees. Little Pip's getting upset for me, and at the end, she was like, how do you guys feel? And I think she wanted like invigorated or something. Nobody said anything, so I just went, done in. She laughed.
Did she?
It's fine. She's like, she's banned. Also, oh my God.
What?
Sorry to shout, but the asking, it's large, I reckon it's sort of 70-30 women and men.
Right.
And they're asking women to roll on their back and to make sort of, so you do a C shape with your body and you roll on your back and you roll like you used to when you were little, where you roll and you put your legs up high in the air. So you'll sort of balance on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And then you roll back down and then you've got to spread your legs, roll down, then roll back on your back up. You are just pumping.
I'd piss on my face if I did.
And the instructor was like, that's totally natural, don't worry. Oh no, that's not natural, what she's just done. Hang on
Feeling is healing, darling.
But I was more, not so much the pissing myself for a change, it was more the lady wind.
Right, yes.
Because you have got your legs spread and you're rolling back and up onto your shoulders, and I'm just like, I'm going to do it's a queef, isn't it? Is what it's called.
That's what it's called.
I think so, yeah.
That's when I first ever knew we were going to be mates for a long time. We were doing a photo shoot and they had your legs in the air and we were in Korea and nobody spoke English. And you just shouted across, I was having my makeup done, you went, I'm going for fanny fat.
You're like, there she is.
There's my friend for life.
I mean, I was just thinking, I just wasn't doing the exercise properly because I thought this is asking for trouble. Apparently it happens quite a lot in yoga classes and nobody says anything. I didn't do any little.
Right.
Any little.
If it happens in the class, do you ever get the giggles when it's not you?
I've not heard it yet, but I don't know. I think it's a miracle. Loads of middle-aged women rolling around on their backs with their legs open. I mean, it was basically like, you know, bellows that you use on a live fire where you're like, where they create all that wind. We were basically doing that with our legs. Where have you heard it? Anywhere?
In a yoga class.
Oh, I've done it in a yoga class.
Oh, that's different.
I did it so. Have you heard other women do it?
Yeah, I've heard other women do it. And it's really immature to get the giggles, but I get the giggles.
And does the teacher say anything?
No, just carry on.
Oh, God, it's unbearable. Why is it so...
I don't know which is worse, whether to say something or not.
I know. Well, I mean, it happened to me when they were doing it.
I wish I was there.
Oh, my God. It was... Oh, and I never...
You had to leave the room.
I didn't return to that place. I didn't ever do a yoga class there, ever again. I couldn't show my face. Although it wasn't my face causing the trouble, it was the other end.
What happened? Did you?
They were doing headstands or shoulder stands, but I couldn't do it without being up against the wall.
Right.
So I was up against the wall, using the wall as support. And obviously air had collected as I'd made my way up there. And then when I lowered slowly, the noise came for the entire time that I was lowering. So it was literally like... like literally like that. I'm not even exaggerating. Like all the way down. Like it was like if a ramp's lowering and there's like an alarm, like a beep, beep, beep. It was that, but all the way as I lowered. From my legs being at 12 o'clock to like 3 o'clock.
I wish I was
there. Oh my God, it was awful. It was awful.
Were you bright red as she came
Bright red, like, oh my God.
Did everyone pretend they'd not heard it?
I should have just smashed a fire alarm thing, you know what I mean? So everyone had to, and just run out. So all the sprinklers started or something and just ran out of there.
Because it was handily next to you.
Yeah, just be like... anything as a distraction.
Just throw yourself out the window.
Yeah. I honestly felt like I could have done a sort of a Wild West kind of throw myself in a big roly-poly out the window, just smash through it and ran home. It was awful. If you've done it in a yoga class, let me know. I mean, it's not...
If you were there at Sarah's yoga class,
do get in touch. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Hey, very quickly, by the way, we've got to say hi to the guy who we found him, our Bring Back Fingering guy. Tony. So hi to brilliant Tony. So we did mention it on the pod, didn't we?
Yeah.
And he got in touch and he emailed. So Tony, thank you very much for getting in touch. At some point, we need to get some sort of message off him, maybe a little voice note or something. We'll work it out.
Send a little voice note. It can be our little mascot.
So yes,
send him out spreading the word.
A bit patronising. It's probably like I've got a full-time job. I'm in a managerial role. I don't want to be a fucking mascot for your pod.
But he does.
hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Now, later on, we're going to be talking about, club Tropicana, drinks are free, holiday romance.
Yes.
When you're smooching a boy on holiday and then the stark reality when you're back in Blighty. Or you arrive back, maybe your teens have arrived back from holiday this year absolutely heartbroken because they've had to leave behind, you know.
The love of their life.
The love of their life who work behind the bar at, O'Reilly's authentic Irish pub in, Lanzarote or whatever. So we will I was trying to think of a nice Spanish name. Diego. Maybe they left Diego behind at the bar where he works and they're heartbroken.
Oh, I could go and see Diego.
Yeah, your eyes lit up then. This Diego doesn't exist. No, don't. It's not. I'm making him up, Claire. Come back to me. That's a bit later on. But for now, are you one of those parents who is all ready for the new term in September? Mm-hmm. Have you ordered all the new uniform that they need? The rugby shirts? The new skirts? My son went through so many growth spurts. And his school you can only buy it off a certain website.
Yeah.
I was always so jealous of those parents who could pop down to Tesco and
just get that. I couldn't get them.
For a £5, those 3 shirts for a few quid.
£135 the blazers were at my kids' school.
Yeah, same.
Each.
Unbelievable.
It's horrible. It was that or a holiday sometimes.
Like you can choose. And did you get them big blazers so they could grow into them?
I did a couple of times, yeah. Or you're just trying to salvage the one from last year.
Oh, in the movie Big, where Tom Hanks, he's where when he gets shrunk back to being a child at the end and he's in those grown-up clothes. Is that how your son looked in his blazer? Just absolutely massive.
His shoulders sticking out.
Yeah, it's so expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, and then there was also a phase with my daughter, the Vivienne Westwood shoes.
What?
Do you remember them fucking pumps that everybody had? Yeah, they all had them in her year and it was ridiculous.
And what, you were like trying to put her towards like a hush puppy or whatever?
Yeah.
Look, Geox do school shoes now. Remember when Geox did school shoes? That was such a wow for like one term. I managed to get them through the gates and past the head in their Geox, which were kind of, it was weird. They were like sort of clearly trainers, but
just not.
Parts of them looked a bit like a shoe.
Yeah, you do that with the boys. Do you remember Doc Martens for us? I always had, my mum made me go to Bury Market and get the copy Doc Martens. I was gutted.
And were you happy with these Doc Martens from Bury
No,
Market? No, you wanted the real ones.
I got picked on immediately.
So when your daughter wants designer, that sounds such a nana, designer, trendy. When
You can't have them for school.
Yeah, at first were you like,
I was like,
no
absolutely
way.
not. No, definitely not.
Vivienne Westwood, that is punchy. Proper Vivienne Westwood.
They were like 80 quid.
Wow.
They were the proper, the pump things, but they all had them. And then there was a letter that came home sort of saying, these are not acceptable because they've got the big bows on. And I think every parent was like, well, fuck it off, because I've just spent a fortune on them. Yeah. So they're wearing them.
It's like we've got to super glue them to our daughter's feet. We don't care.
I mean, there's a lot of that, isn't there? When you get the things, the letters home from school or the emails saying, no, you must change this. And you think, you don't know how much I've just spent getting this right.
Yeah. Because you just balancing act somewhere between what your child is demanding and what school expects. Yes. And you're just stuck in the middle trying to make everybody happy. Yeah. And you're a busy woman.
You're not interested in the fact that your daughter's rolled up that skirt 5 fucking times.
Like, I don't care. I've got to go and do some work. I've got to earn some money. I've got to inject salmon DNA into my neck. I'm a busy woman. So are you that sort of parent? You can show off if you like at hello@teencommandments.co.uk. I was chatting to somebody on the phone the other day and the doorbell went while she was chatting, and she came back and was like, it was like one of my bosses from Radio 2. She came back and she went, sorry, that was an every delivery. I'm like, oh, what have you been buying? And she's like, oh, they're school shirts. And I'm like, Jesus. I'm like, you are organised. Wow. Yeah. To be fair, there was a sale on, apparently. There was a 3 for 2 on, so she got a bargain. She's an orphaner. But I was always the mum who'd be like, literally, I don't know what was wrong with me. It's some sort of like, it's the same as doing my own work last minute at school. It's some weird thing in my brain where I'm just so last minute with stuff.
You need pressure.
Yeah, and it's almost like a weird rebellion. I don't get it because it's just more stressful for me.
It's really stressful, isn't it?
And all throughout sort of July and August, I'll be like, they need uniform. I mean, you don't want to get them shoes in July because their feet will probably grow by September.
Yes, true.
But with things like shirts and skirts and a sweater and their gym kit, like you need to get organised so it's coming like at the end of August. The end of August, Tilly Floppy, I'm still saying to myself, I need to get around to that. I've still got time.
It's depressing though. It's a boring, depressing thing to do. Yeah, because
it's just
you don't want to spend your money on that shit.
Yeah,
it's like when something goes wrong in the house, you're like, oh,
so boring. It's like Christmas. Remember when you were little and you'd have your spends and you'd have to buy presents for other people and you fucking hate it.
I don't want to.
You'd be dreaming that. Oh, how many wham bars could I buy if I didn't have to buy my mum this 50p ornament? Oh my god,
that's so what my water tank's leaking and I just don't want to know. I'm like,
because you're like, God, it's just so annoying. Paying that sort of thing. It's so grown up.
It's adulting.
So you can show off if you've already got all your uniforms sorted for your kids, or admit if you are the sort. I mean, there was when my son started at this school, there was one mum who was even worse than me. Right. And I'd actually got pretty organised because he was starting at a brand new school, so it wasn't just a new year. Yeah. And I'd got all this uniform and I'd over-ordered just in case. So I'd got like 3 blazers of different types for him to try on, obviously, not to keep, and then I'd send it all back. Yeah. And I did feel better actually because this one woman who I didn't know that well, but our sons were mates, she rang me, it was like they'd started school that day and she rang me that night. So not even the night before. Going, apparently you've got some uniform. And her son went to school for the first day in the uniform from the old school.
Really?
To a brand new school. I was like, she's a baller.
She's ruthless.
Like, she makes me look like Mother of the Year.
Shut up.
I'm like, can I get a trophy for this, please?
I love it when you get another mum who's doing a little
I was like, yes. She came round and it was like I was having like a bring and buy sale. She came round and was rummaging up through all the boxes. All the uniform, and she bought like a few bits off me.
Good for her.
I should have bumped the prices up. I should have been like, yeah, all right, well, since it's last minute and I'm sorting you out, it's going to be 200 for that blazer.
Yeah.
It's like me Cockney Market style voice.
What's that? Is that your little cigarette?
I've got my roll up in my finger. That helps me do the accent. And it's a bit Del Boy, you know. Do a bit of that. Yeah, she also a couple of ponies.
Do you know what I love is the mums that forgetting on uniform day and like, hey,
oh my god,
you're in the club.
That is the word. That is
horrible.
That would always be your fear, wouldn't it? That you'd be there when
you'd be there. You're late anyway. I was always late for fucking
Did you do it? Did you forget on uniform day?
Yeah,
oh my god.
You're like, for fuck's sake, turn back round.
Oh, at least you went back home.
Oh, and I've had the phone call once as well, like, yeah, you've sent him in. I remember he went and waited in the quiet room while I sent him his normal clothes because he was the only kid in uniform.
Oh my God. I was like, yeah, oh my God, it's amazing when parents, but you're that parent.
I did that, yeah. And then you see another parent doing it and you're kind of like, yeah, hi.
World Book Day as well. Fuck off. I mean,
Fuck off. You can't say that.
I know. No, listen, I want kids to read, don't get me wrong. It's just the last minute panic.
It's that dressing up.
It's the dressing up, like just the I mean, we just find a Hogwarts tie and cape every single time.
Yeah.
Just add it in a bin bag somewhere full of like they're all dressing up that they've grown out of. Like, here, put that on. No, I stand by the fact that World Book Day, the last minute Scrabble for costumes is a pain for parents.
Dressing up bit.
Yeah, it's not the reading bit. I think the reading bit, obviously, I have a successful, nice book club podcast on BBC Sounds, and I want children to read. So let's just be clear on that. But I just feel like, Amazon making another 50 million off of something because there'd be there's the parents who do the incredible homemade outfits that take weeks, like
that are relevant to books.
A papier-mâché peach for James and the Giant Peach.
Exactly.
And then there's everybody else who just gets those big inflatable dinosaur books for Dinosaur Ate My Underpants or whatever. No judgment. People are busy and it always creeps up on you, doesn't it?
I just used to put my daughter in a wig. I was like, that'll do.
Who was she? There you go, you Jane Eyre. Who? Nothing. Forget it, you're fine. As ever, we love your stories. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Now, Claire, it's that time of year where everybody's going on their lovely holidays. The sun is hot. The pina coladas are cold. Oh, I love a pina colada. And eyes meet across a crowded, shallow end. And your teenagers may be falling in love on holiday.
This is the holiday that they don't want to go on, that they're, really annoyed that they're being dragged away to wherever part of Europe with the parents, and then all of a sudden it's the best thing ever.
Ba-ding! Because,
just falling in love with a fellow teen.
What are we calling him? Forgotten his name from earlier.
Diego,
that's it. All of a sudden, your teens are in love.
I got my first ever red rose on holiday when I was at Disney World with my mum and dad, and I did not want to be there. And then there's a picture of me sulking with a red rose.
Who gave you the red rose?
I think he was called Alan or something. He was American.
Alan, I wasn't expecting that. How old was his Alan Chancer?
I think it's about 70. I was 16. I remember that.
Okay. And he was 72. And you were... So, hang on a minute. How did he approach you with this red rose?
He left it outside my door and I was sharing a room with my little brother.
And had you bumped into each other maybe at the Disney character breakfast or something?
We were at the pool and just got chatting, and all of a sudden I didn't mind that holiday so much.
And where was he from?
Somewhere in America, I can't remember. I think we became pen pals for about 3 months.
Really?
Yeah.
And was it Alan?
Something like that.
Alan doesn't sound like a very American name.
I think I'm mixing it up. I think I did meet a Scottish Alan.
That sounds more like it.
Yeah.
And where did you meet Alan from Aberdeen?
I think we both ventured out to a little bar or something, and there this group of lads were, and they were all Scottish. And I ended up with Alan, and she ended up, I can't remember who she ended up with, but I was so smitten with him. So smitten. And I thought it was the best thing ever. And every night we were there, and I just didn't want that holiday to end.
And what you'd be going, was there like little local bars that you could go to, or was it at the hotel?
Got served. No, we were the little local bar. We got served. I've got pictures from that.
Have you?
Yeah.
Now, just so we can picture it, talk me through your hair choices.
Yeah, I was permed. It was full on perm, really big. And I used to wear one side. A bit like now, actually. I used to push one side up in one of them comb clips.
Oh, yeah, the one that you have to reverse. You scratch it up, because just really nice and tight against your scalp, and then turn it and
into your
jab
scalp,
it in.
And then hairspray it to death.
Fantastic.
And a massive fringe.
Oh, no wonder you caught Alan's eye.
No.
Do you remember coming home? Is this crystal clear? Were you heartbroken when you had to leave him with the promises of...
I think when I left early and gutted that he might cop off with someone else.
Yeah, which he definitely did.
Will have done. And then
were you like, was it like, this isn't the end, Alan? We will meet again.
We'll meet again. And there were 2 other Scottish girls that we got friendly with as well.
Yeah.
And my friend Naomi, she was called, we snuck off to Scotland on a coach to go and meet Alan and his friend.
No way.
Yeah, and I hated it. I was so disappointed when I got up to his house. Like,
oh no.
Oh, this is the real you. This is not the...
Oh, because on holiday they're in their best holiday
got
gear.
the suntan.
Bit of a tan going on.
It just wasn't the same.
How long was it? Like a month or so? The tan
like
had
that.
faded.
Yeah.
He's just in his normal track here. The backdrop, I mean, Aberdeen's beautiful. There's lovely countryside there, but it's not the same, is it?
His mum was really moody and
sun-kissed Bulgaria. Yeah, what, on a moody, shouty mum?
Yeah, just, I want to go home. I don't love you anymore.
So you went, did you stay with him?
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my
I stayed
God.
with him for
What, when you
2
sneaked up on the coach?
Yeah, we both sneaked. I think we pretended to be at each other's house.
God, that's really
Or
bold.
something. I need to
Normally,
speak to her.
yeah, normally like you've just gone out to the club or something.
Yeah,
You've not
we went up
gone
to
to a different country. Amazing.
And then came back a bit forlorn and disappointed, really.
Oh, I can imagine now the coach journey back with all the windows steamed up.
Just gutted, all our perms and flopped. What about you? Have you had a little holiday romance?
Oh, I've had a few, you know. There's been a few. There was one boy called Billy, and this was in Yugoslavia.
Okay.
And I think this was when I was 15, and I
Right.
had a perm that came to just below my ears. So a little bit like I was a spaniel. They just looked like I had an ear on either side of my head to just under my ears.
What was the back doing?
Nothing. It was all sort of, I think it was like a permed bob. I think it had
Okay,
been
so it's
over trimmed. It's terrible look. And it was one of them, it was just shortly after my boobs had blossomed overnight.
Okay.
Because there's a picture of me in a red and black swimsuit looking really awkward eating watermelon on a beach. Okay. And my stepdad, who's no longer with us, had his arm over me. But it was after I'd blossomed, and I think I just felt so uncomfortable in my body with my big knockers. I'm just glaring into the camera, hiding behind this big triangle of watermelon, like hating life. But on that holiday...
Billy saw past all that.
Billy saw past it all, and he was there. He must have been working at the hotel, I think, and he was older than me. My mum didn't mind. I think he must have been like 19 or 20, and I was like 14 or 15. I know. If that happened now with my 15-year-old, I'd be like, no, this is not happening. And I think my mum thought it was quite sweet that oh, she's sweet on that Billy boy. And I would go out and we'd have some tea with my mum and my stepdad, be with them, and then I'd go like for a walk with Billy and go and get a drink.
Ooh.
And he had like sort of blonde, sort of wavy hair. He had quite a big sideways nose, but he was good looking. I quite like an unusual nose. So he was kind of good looking, a bit odd looking, really.
Right.
And he was about my height, which meant I was going to sprout taller than him any second. That was a risk. And you've been there a couple of times.
About grown a few.
I've grown a few boys in your time and been accidentally taller than them when they've come to visit from America. So I remember that he walked me back one night and we snogged and he squeezed a boob.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, and that was quite a big moment for me. I was like, I've let him squeeze a boob over my top.
Wow.
And went
Did you
to
love him
bed.
in that instant,
That
then?
was it. I thought we're destined to be together. We came back a couple of days later. I couldn't have been less arsed. I was like, bye, Billy, whatever. So I don't think I was that into him. I think I knew I was going to outgrow him emotionally and literally would be towering over him within weeks.
Babe.
And I got home, and this is the end thing with Billy, which is quite sad, actually. This was former Yugoslavia. It's now broken up into various different countries, isn't it? Is it like Croatia and Bosnia?
Yeah.
It's all different.
Yeah.
But then it was Yugoslavia, and just before the war, and he wrote to me, and he sent me a picture of him in his army uniform.
Oh, so he was from Yugoslavia?
He was from Yugoslavia, and he was getting called up to fight, and he sent me a picture.
Go on.
So he was in big fur boots and holding a massive Kalashnikov, like a big gun,
Wow.
and a furry hat.
Did you put it on your wall?
I think his vibe was very much like, after the war, you will be my wife. I was like, No, I won't. It's fine. I'm off to Shitsy at the weekend and hoping.
Fuck off with your Kalashnikov.
Yeah. Don't want you with your Kalashnikov. Quite happy. Thank you very much. I've got a Thunderbird. I've got my Thunderbird Blue ready for the weekend.
Yeah, I'm over you,
Going
Billy.
to under 16s at Shitsy. It's over, Billy. I sort of binned Billy off. Brutal, I know.
God.
Yeah, I was a player.
Yeah, you were.
With my spaniel perm.
And your new boobs.
And my sprouted boobs. I knew the world was mine for the taking.
You were like, yeah, Billy, just watch this now.
Yeah.
Here I go.
You're just the start of
You were
my
the
story.
star.
So we'd love to know if your teenagers have had a little romance on holiday. Mine haven't on holiday
No.
yet. They've made friends when they were younger.
Yes.
Which is always
That's
cute.
cute. That's cute.
Because that's what you do when you scan around the pool, isn't it?
Yeah.
When you get there on holiday, especially when they're a bit littler, you try and spot the child who isn't that tanned yet, or the parents who aren't that tanned,
Yeah, the
because you
new
think,
ones.
oh, they're here for a week or two.
Or if there's another bored teen, that's always like, you try and...
Shut them up.
on.
Because every hotel has got teen club, and the teens never. It's always like got cobwebs over the door, and like a broken like anybody going to teen club? No.
Although I do think the ones on cruise ships are really good fun, and I think that we would be great in one of those teen
Are you trying to
clubs.
get a cruise again? Yeah. It was really unsubtle, that, Claire. You've got to work. You've got to get the cruise mentions in a bit more subtle, all right?
I'm getting desperate for a cruise.
Well, that's your lot for this episode, but we are back on Wednesday with our Your Turn, where we read your excellent emails. Speaking of which, people can get in touch with the show. Where do they email, please, Claire?
Hello at teencommandments.co.uk.
Thank you very much. Do tell us your stories, please, of buying uniforms, being organised and all that good stuff. Any confessions about missing non-uniform day? We want it. And of course, holiday romances. Your teens, were they sniffling and heartbroken on the flight home? Or your holiday romances from back in the day? That's what we want, that juicy stuff. Hello at teencommandments.co.uk. You can remain anonymous if you'd prefer. We'll see you next time. Stay awesome. Thanks for listening. Claire, I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, that was really nice how you said that. I love you too.